Welcome to the world of Amish cooking, where tradition and simplicity take center stage. In today's video, we'll uncover the secrets of how the Amish thrive in the kitchen without electricity. Their methods are timeless, resourceful, and surprisingly practical, even for us modern folks. The first secret is their trusty wood-burning stove. This is the heart of an Amish kitchen. It heats the home, bakes bread, boils water, and cooks meals, all without the need for electricity. Learning to control the heat takes skill, but it's a craft the Amish have mastered over generations. Amish cooking is all about hands-on preparation. Forget electric mixers or food processors. Kneading dough, chopping vegetables, and blending ingredients are done by hand. This connection to food isn't just practical, it's deeply satisfying. Preservation is another key to their lifestyle. The Amish rely on canning, fermenting, and drying to store food for the long winters. This root cellar here is like a natural refrigerator, keeping their homemade goods fresh and ready to use. And who says you can't enjoy modern treats without electricity? Hand-crank tools, like this ice cream maker, show the Amish ingenuity at its finest. It's a fun way to make delicious desserts while spending quality time together. Amish meals are hearty and made from scratch, often using ingredients straight from their farms. Their diet celebrates simplicity, with recipes passed down through generations. Think chicken pot pie, choufle pie, and homemade butter. But perhaps the biggest secret isn't in the tools or recipes, it's the way they bring people together. Amish cooking isn't just about food, it's about family, community, and gratitude for what the earth provides. Ever wonder how the Amish manage to cook and live so efficiently without modern conveniences? Their simple, practical methods can inspire anyone looking to save time, energy, or even money. Today, we're sharing traditional Amish kitchen hacks that work perfectly in a modern world. First up is homemade butter. You don't need fancy gadgets, just fresh cream and a mason jar. Shake it vigorously, and in about 10 minutes, you'll have delicious, fresh butter. Add a pinch of salt for flavor or keep it unsalted for baking. The Amish dry herbs the old-fashioned way, hanging them upside down in a dry, well-ventilated area. It's eco-friendly and preserves the flavor far better than store-bought options. This simple technique works wonders in any kitchen. Canning is a cornerstone of Amish cooking. It's a great way to preserve fruits, vegetables, and even soups for months. Whether you use a water bath or pressure canner, it's a skill worth learning for anyone looking to reduce waste and stock up on homemade goodness. Amish kitchens are stocked with cast-iron cookware, and for good reason. It's durable, non-toxic, and, when seasoned properly, gives food an unbeatable flavor. Plus, it lasts a lifetime with proper care. The Amish swear by hand-powered tools. From egg beaters to coffee grinders, these tools are energy-free, durable, and incredibly effective. Perfect for anyone wanting to go off-grid or simply reduce their reliance on electricity. Amish meals are all about making the most of simple ingredients. Soups, stews, and casseroles are staples, helping stretch what's available into hearty, satisfying meals. It's a great reminder to waste less and get creative in the kitchen. Instead of relying on freezers, the Amish use root cellars and pantries to store fresh produce and preserves. You can mimic this by keeping root vegetables in a cool, dark place at home, reducing your dependence on refrigeration. Keeping the kitchen clean is simple with Amish-inspired solutions. A mix of vinegar and water works wonders as a natural cleaner, while baking soda tackles tough stains. These solutions are cheap, effective, and eco-friendly. Ever wondered how the Amish cook delicious meals without a single plug-in device? It's a mix of tradition, skill, and smart tools that keep their kitchens running smoothly. Today, we'll show you how to cook like the Amish. No electricity? No problem. The wood-burning stove is the heart of an Amish kitchen. It's used for heating, boiling, frying, and baking, all in one. Managing the fire takes practice, but once you get the hang of it, it's incredibly versatile and reliable. Cooking like the Amish means doing things by hand. Kneading dough, chopping vegetables, or whipping cream isn't just about tradition. It's about connecting with your food and skipping energy-consuming appliances. Hand-powered tools are a game changer. This hand-crank egg beater works just as well as an electric one, and it's perfect for everything from whipping eggs to mixing batter. You'll be amazed at how effective these tools are, and they never break down. Soups and stews are staples of Amish cooking. These one-pot meals are easy to make and use up whatever ingredients you have on hand. They're also perfect for cooking over a fire or stove without worrying about precise temperatures. Preservation is key. The Amish rely on canning to store food long-term without refrigeration. Whether it's pickles, jams, or vegetables, this technique ensures nothing goes to waste and meals are always ready to go. Baking is an art form in Amish kitchens. Without electric ovens, they rely on wood or propane-powered stoves for baking. And trust me, a homemade pie baked this way tastes incredible. It's worth the effort. Cooking like the Amish isn't just about techniques, it's about mindset. Meals are simple but hearty, using fresh, seasonal ingredients. And most importantly, they bring people together. Amish cooking isn't just about making food, it's an art form. Rooted in simplicity, tradition, and resourcefulness, every recipe is a reflection of a lifestyle that values hard work and fresh, wholesome ingredients. Today, we're exploring the art of Amish cooking and sharing some timeless recipes powered by simplicity. Let's start with a classic Amish staple, homemade bread. The ingredients are simple: flour, water, yeast, sugar, and a pinch of salt. But the secret is in the process. Kneading the dough by hand brings it to life and gives it that perfect rustic texture. Next, hearty soups and stews. Amish recipes focus on using what's available: potatoes, carrots, onions, and sometimes leftover meat. A simple broth, seasoned with herbs, creates a meal that's both nourishing and comforting. For dessert, we can't forget souffle pie, a classic Amish recipe. It's made with molasses, brown sugar, and a crumb topping. The result? A rich, sweet treat that pairs perfectly with a cup of coffee or tea. Preservation is an essential part of Amish cooking. Canning allows them to enjoy fresh flavors all year long. From homemade jams to pickled vegetables, these jars are filled with love and a commitment to reducing waste. Another favorite is fried potatoes with onions, simple yet bursting with flavor. Cooked in a cast-iron skillet with a little butter, this dish highlights how basic ingredients can create something amazing. The beauty of Amish cooking is in its simplicity. Recipes don't rely on complicated techniques or fancy ingredients. Instead, they focus on fresh, local produce and time-honored methods passed down through generations. At its core, Amish cooking isn't just about the food, it's about connection. Meals are meant to bring people together, to celebrate life's simple joys, and to remind us of the value of slowing down. Imagine preparing delicious, hearty meals without blenders, microwaves, or electric stoves. For the Amish, this is everyday life, a life where resourcefulness meets tradition. Today, we'll uncover how the Amish create incredible meals without modern gadgets. Amish kitchens revolve around the wood-burning stove. It's not just for cooking, it also heats the home. Meals are prepared by controlling the fire, which takes skill, but the results are worth it. From frying to baking, this stove does it all. Without electric grinders or blenders, the Amish use hand-powered tools like this coffee grinder. It's simple, reliable, and adds a personal touch to every cup. Instead of electric mixers, hand-crank tools get the job done. This egg beater is perfect for mixing batter, whipping cream, or scrambling eggs. It's quick, effective, and never needs a power outlet. Amish bread making is an art. Without bread machines, everything is done by hand, from mixing to kneading to shaping. And the taste? There's nothing quite like fresh, homemade bread straight from the oven. Hearty soups and stews are a cornerstone of Amish cooking. Everything is made from scratch using fresh ingredients, often grown in their gardens. No prepackaged mixes here, just simple, wholesome flavors. Without freezers, the Amish rely on canning to store food for the long term. Fruits, vegetables, and even meats are preserved in glass jars, ready to be enjoyed all year round. Cooking with cast iron is another Amish secret. These durable pans can be used on stoves, over fires, or even in ovens. And the flavor? Cast iron adds a depth that no modern non-stick pan can replicate. But it's not just about the tools. It's the way the Amish approach cooking. Meals are a time to gather, to give thanks, and to share the fruits of their labor with loved ones. Have you ever wondered how the Amish live off the grid, preparing delicious meals without electricity or modern appliances? Their techniques are timeless, practical, and surprisingly adaptable for anyone looking to simplify their cooking. Today, we're revealing the secrets of Amish cooking techniques that thrive off the grid. At the heart of every Amish kitchen is the wood-burning stove. It's versatile, used for heating, boiling, frying, and baking. Learning to control the fire is a skill passed down through generations, making every meal a handcrafted masterpiece. The Amish grind their own flour using hand-crank grain mills. This method not only saves energy, but also ensures the flour is fresh and full of nutrients, a technique perfect for off-grid living, or anyone who values quality ingredients. Simple, hearty meals are a cornerstone of Amish cooking. Soups, stews, and casseroles use basic ingredients, often straight from the garden. It's all about making the most of what's available, which is key when living off the grid. Instead of electric mixers, the Amish use hand-powered tools like this egg beater. It's a reliable, energy-free way to whip cream, beat eggs, or mix batters. These tools are not only functional, but also durable enough to last decades. Preserving food is essential for off-grid living. Canning is the Amish way of storing produce for long-term use without refrigeration. This root cellar acts as a natural refrigerator, keeping food fresh all year round. Cooking isn't just a necessity for the Amish, it's a family affair. From baking bread to preparing pies, these shared moments create bonds while ensuring everyone contributes to the meal. Cooking with cast iron is another hallmark of Amish kitchens. These pans are incredibly durable and versatile, working on stoves, open flames, and even in the oven. Plus, they add unmatched flavor to every dish. The Amish approach to cooking teaches us valuable lessons: how to embrace simplicity, use natural resources, and make every meal meaningful. You don't need electricity to create something extraordinary. The Amish are known for their ability to create mouth-watering meals without a single plug-in appliance. Their kitchen traditions are a blend of resourcefulness, skill, and simplicity. Today, we're diving into Amish kitchen traditions and discovering how they master food without electricity. The wood-burning stove is the heart of the Amish kitchen. It's more than a tool. It's a way of life. From simmering soups to baking bread, everything revolves around the art of fire management. It takes practice, but it's incredibly rewarding. Making butter the old-fashioned way is another cherished Amish tradition. Fresh cream is churned by hand until it transforms into rich, creamy butter. It's a simple process that connects you to your food in a way modern appliances can't. Amish meals are rooted in fresh, seasonal ingredients. Vegetables from the garden, milk from the cow, and grains they mill themselves create meals that are both wholesome and sustainable. Every dish tells a story of hard work and care. Without electric grinders, the Amish use hand-crank mills to make their own flour. This not only saves energy, but also guarantees that the flour is as fresh and nutritious as possible, a key to their delicious baked goods. Preservation is a cornerstone of Amish kitchens. Canning and pickling allow them to store food long-term without refrigeration. It's a tradition that not only reduces waste, but ensures a well-stocked pantry year-round. Baking is an art in Amish homes. Without electric mixers or ovens, everything is done by hand, from rolling dough to monitoring the temperature of a wood stove. The results? Pies, breads, and pastries with unmatched flavor and texture. Cast iron is another essential in Amish kitchens. Durable and versatile, it can handle everything from frying to baking. Properly seasoned, it becomes naturally non-stick and adds a depth of flavor no modern cookware can match. More than just cooking techniques, Amish kitchen traditions are about community and gratitude. Meals are moments to come together, share stories, and celebrate the simple joys of life. The Amish have perfected the art of preserving food without the need for electricity. Their methods are timeless and sustainable, ensuring that fresh flavors are enjoyed year-round. Today we'll explore how the Amish preserve flavor without plugging in a single appliance. Whether it's fruits, vegetables, or meats, The Amish know how to capture the essence of each ingredient at its peak. And one of the most reliable ways to preserve flavor is by canning. Canning is a cornerstone of Amish food preservation. By sealing fruits and vegetables in sterilized jars, they lock in freshness, flavor, and nutrients, creating long-lasting supplies without refrigeration or electricity. Here's a classic example: homemade tomato sauce. The Amish use this method to preserve tomatoes at their peak, ensuring they'll enjoy rich, flavorful sauce throughout the year. The process involves boiling the tomatoes, removing excess water, and sealing them in airtight jars. Pickling is another technique the Amish use to preserve flavor. Vegetables like cucumbers, carrots, and beets are transformed into tangy delights that last for months. The process is simple: just salt, vinegar, and spices to create that perfect balance of flavors. Drying herbs is a common Amish practice too. By drying basil, thyme, and oregano, they preserve the intense flavors of fresh herbs. Once dried, they're stored in jars or bags, ready to season dishes all winter long. Storing food in a root cellar is another way the Amish preserve flavor. This natural method keeps vegetables cool and fresh throughout the winter months. Apples, potatoes, carrots. These hearty foods last for months in the cool, dark environment. Jam making is another Amish tradition that preserves flavor beautifully. By using fresh fruits and a bit of sugar, they create sweet spreads that are perfect for bread, pastries, or as a topping for breakfast. Opening a jar of homemade jam is like tasting the harvest all over again. The Amish use simple, natural ingredients to lock in the flavor, ensuring every jar is a burst of sweetness, even in the coldest months. By preserving food without electricity, the Amish not only maintain the flavor of their harvest, but also honor a tradition of sustainability and self-sufficiency. Whether it's canning, pickling, or drying, these methods allow them to enjoy the fruits of their labor year-round. Amish cooking is rooted in time-honored traditions passed down through generations. These techniques emphasize simplicity, sustainability, and the joy of cooking with fresh, wholesome ingredients. Today, we'll dive into the timeless techniques that make Amish cooking so unique. Let's start with one of the cornerstones of Amish cooking: bread making. Instead of using modern mixers, the Amish knead dough by hand, ensuring the right texture and love is infused in every loaf. The process is slow and deliberate, allowing the dough to rise naturally, creating a perfect, fluffy bread. Amish soups and stews are a perfect example of cooking with what's available. Whether it's a hearty vegetable soup or a savory stew, the key is simplicity. Fresh vegetables, broth, and a few seasonings. The Amish slow-cook their meals, letting the flavors meld and intensify over time. Cooking is often a communal activity. Amish families gather together to prepare meals, working side by side to chop vegetables, roll dough, or gather eggs. This shared effort not only makes the work lighter, but strengthens the bond between family members. Cast iron skillets are a must-have in the Amish kitchen. Known for their durability and even heat distribution, they are perfect for frying potatoes, searing meat, or baking bread. Amish cooks swear by these pans, which last for generations with the right care. Making butter is another timeless Amish tradition. By churning fresh cream by hand, the Amish create rich, smooth butter without the need for modern machines. This hands-on method ensures the perfect texture and flavor, making it a true treat for the taste buds. Preserving food is a key part of Amish cooking. Whether it's through canning fruits, pickling vegetables, or making jam, the Amish ensure that the flavors of each harvest are enjoyed year-round. Homemade jams and jellies are a special favorite, spreading sweetness across every season. Another Amish technique that focuses on simplicity is grinding coffee by hand. Instead of electric grinders, the Amish use manual coffee mills. This allows them to enjoy freshly ground coffee, capturing the full flavor of the beans and eliminating the need for electricity. Amish meals aren't just about the food, they're about coming together as a community. Each meal is an opportunity to share stories, give thanks, and connect with loved ones. Cooking is a celebration of simple, yet nourishing ingredients that bring people closer. The timeless techniques of Amish cooking remind us that the best meals don't come from fancy gadgets or shortcuts. They come from the heart, the hands, and the kitchen. If you enjoyed learning these timeless traditions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching Frugal Focus. See you next time.